my friends. Today, let's talk about something that can truly transform the way we approach our dreams and ambitions. Goal setting. Not just any goals, but SMART goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These 5 simple criteria unlock the power to move from wishful thinking to tangible results. Having clear and specific goals is essential because it acts like a compass that directs every effort toward a defined destination. When goals are vague or ambiguous, it becomes challenging to understand what exactly needs to be achieved. This uncertainty often leads to wasted time, scattered energy, and frustration. On the other hand, clear and specific goals provide a precise target, making it easier to plan, prioritize, and take effective action. Imagine trying to navigate a city without a map or an address. You might wander aimlessly, take wrong turns, or get stuck in traffic. However, if you know the exact location you want to reach, you can find the best route, estimate how long it will take, and prepare accordingly. In the same way, clear and specific goals help in charting a direct path to success. Specificity in goal setting means defining what exactly is to be accomplished. Instead of setting a goal like, I want to improve my health, a more specific goal would be, I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months by exercising 5 times a week and eating a balanced diet. The clearer the goal, the easier it is to visualize the steps needed to achieve it. This clarity reduces confusion and enhances motivation because the goal feels real and within reach. Specific goals also allow for better decision-making. When the desired outcome is well defined, it becomes simpler to evaluate opportunities and make choices that align with the goal. For example, if the goal is to write a novel by the end of the year, a writer can prioritize daily writing sessions, decline distractions, and seek resources that support the writing process. Without a specific goal, it's easy to drift toward activities that don't contribute to meaningful progress. Another important aspect is that specific goals enhance focus. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, from social media to competing responsibilities. When a goal is clearly outlined, it helps filter out irrelevant activities and directs attention to what truly matters. This focused mindset improves productivity and allows for better use of time and energy. Moreover, having a specific goal boosts confidence and commitment. When the target is vague, it can be overwhelming or discouraging to start. But when the goal is clear, it feels manageable and achievable. This sense of control inspires action and perseverance, especially during challenges. Knowing exactly what to aim for builds a stronger connection to the goal and fosters a sense of purpose. Clear goals also facilitate better measurement and tracking of progress. When a goal is specific, it's easier to set milestones and checkpoints along the way. These markers help in recognizing achievements and identifying areas that need adjustment. For example, if the goal is to save $5,000 in 6 months, breaking it down into monthly targets provides a way to monitor success and stay motivated. Without specificity, tracking progress becomes vague and less meaningful. In addition, clear and specific goals improve communication. Whether working individually or within a team, clearly defined goals ensure everyone understands the desired outcome and their role in achieving it. This alignment reduces misunderstandings and increases collaboration, making the path to success smoother. It's also important to recognize that clear, specific goals help manage expectations. They create realistic and tangible objectives rather than abstract hopes. This realism allows for better preparation and resource allocation. When goals are too broad or undefined, it's difficult to know what resources, time, or skills are needed, which can lead to frustration and burnout. Lastly, clear goals foster a proactive mindset. They encourage planning and intentional action, rather than passive wishing. When there is a defined target, it naturally leads to creating strategies, setting priorities, and taking steps forward. This proactive approach transforms dreams into achievable plans and keeps momentum going. Overall, setting clear and specific goals is a foundational step towards success. It shapes the entire journey by providing direction, enhancing focus, improving motivation, enabling progress tracking, and facilitating better decision-making. Without this clarity, efforts can become unfocused and ineffective. But with it, the path becomes not only visible, but also much more attainable. Setting measurable and time-bound targets is a critical aspect of effective goal setting because it transforms abstract intentions into concrete actions that can be tracked and managed. When goals are measurable, there is a clear way to determine how much progress has been made and what still needs to be done. Without this, it becomes difficult to know whether efforts are effective or if adjustments are necessary. Measurability provides a sense of accountability and clarity that keeps momentum moving forward. A measurable goal includes criteria or indicators that quantify progress. For example, instead of aiming to get better at public speaking, a measurable goal would be deliver 5 presentations in the next 3 months, or improve speech delivery score by 20% in the upcoming evaluation. Having measurable components allows for objective assessment rather than relying on vague feelings or subjective impressions. This objectivity is vital because it removes ambiguity and helps maintain focus on what truly matters. In addition to measurability, setting a time frame, making a goal time-bound, is essential. Deadlines create urgency and encourage action. When there is no specific timeline, goals tend to drift into the future, losing priority as daily distractions take over. A time-bound goal might specify completing a task by the end of the month, reaching a milestone within 6 weeks, or achieving a result before a particular event. These deadlines help break the overall goal into manageable chunks and foster a steady rhythm of progress. Time-bound targets also enable better planning and scheduling. When a deadline is set, it forces consideration of the steps required and how long each will take. This planning encourages realistic expectations and prevents procrastination. It also helps in allocating resources, whether time, money, or effort, more efficiently. Without a deadline, goals risk becoming open-ended, projects that never fully materialize. Together, measurable and time-bound goals work hand in hand to create a clear roadmap. Measurement provides checkpoints to evaluate progress, while timelines ensure consistent forward movement. This combination allows for frequent review and reflection, which is crucial for adapting strategies when necessary. If progress is slower than expected, the deadline motivates reassessment and adjustment rather than resignation. These elements also provide motivation through small wins. When measurable milestones are set within a specific time frame, each achievement becomes a celebration of progress. This positive reinforcement builds confidence and encourages perseverance, even when the overall goal is challenging. The sense of accomplishment gained from meeting deadlines and reaching measurable targets fuels further effort and commitment. Another benefit of measurable and time-bound goals is the clarity they bring to prioritization. With a fixed deadline and quantifiable objectives, it becomes easier to identify what tasks need immediate attention and which can wait. This clarity helps prevent overwhelm by breaking the goal into smaller, manageable actions. Prioritization, based on measurement and timing, ensures that energy is spent on high-impact activities that push the goal forward. In professional settings, measurable and time-bound goals enhance accountability. When expectations are clearly defined, it is easier to hold oneself or others responsible for delivering results. Progress reports, evaluations, and feedback become meaningful because they are based on objective criteria tied to specific deadlines. This accountability fosters discipline and improves overall performance. Moreover, these types of goals improve communication and alignment, especially in team environments. When goals have measurable outcomes and deadlines, everyone involved understands what is expected and when. This transparency reduces confusion and enhances collaboration, because each person knows their contribution and how it fits into the larger picture. It also helps identify potential bottlenecks early, allowing for timely interventions. From a psychological perspective, measurable and time-bound goals address two fundamental human needs: the need for clarity and the need for urgency. Clarity reduces anxiety by providing a clear target, while urgency combats procrastination by creating a sense of importance. Together, they engage both rational planning and emotional motivation, making it more likely that goals will be pursued with sustained effort. In summary, goals that are both measurable and time-bound offer a framework that guides consistent progress. They provide a way to quantify success, set deadlines that promote action, enable regular evaluation, and foster motivation through achievable milestones. This structured approach helps avoid common pitfalls like procrastination, vague intentions, and lack of accountability, ultimately turning aspirations into reality. To truly unlock your potential and achieve lasting success, it's essential to embrace the power of setting goals that are both measurable and time-bound. These elements transform dreams into actionable plans and keep you moving forward with clarity.